Guess what the single most important psychological driver of top salespeople is? Optimism. So we know this from research that's been done on life insurance people. Life insurance is one of the toughest sales industries to be in. I mean, think about it. You've got to convince somebody to sacrifice part of their salary every single month so that they can be rich when they have an accident and die. Now, MetLife, one of the largest insurance companies in the US, had a problem shared by many of their competitors. They were losing half of their new recruits in the first year. Forget about how to predict who would sell the most policies. They couldn't even predict who was going to stick it out in the company. Enter Dr. Martin Seligman. He hypothesizes the stars will be primarily optimists. What is an optimist? An optimist is somebody who expects the best. They're quick to turn problems into opportunities. Should the optimist fall out of the window of a 40-story building, passing by the 20th, he'd say to himself, so far, so good. MetLife were a little skeptical, but they allowed Seligman to come on board. Amazingly found that the most optimistic salespeople sold, get this, 56% more than their pessimistic counterparts. Why? Research tells us that it takes on average 5 to 12 exposures to a new product, service, or brand before people will buy.
You need to repeat that for Brady, please.
Have I hit a chord? I've got to be very careful. See, now I'm totally in the dark here. You know, I don't know whether I should or shouldn't. I haven't been paid yet. I mean, this, but this is a calling for me. So if it doesn't work out well, at least I know I've hopefully fulfilled some sort of mission here. 5 to 12 exposures. Now, of course, if you haven't heard of Bidfood, you've been under a rock somewhere. So yes, of course they've heard of Bidfood, but if they haven't seen your particular salesperson before, or you say, no, they've seen them before, if they haven't heard of that particular product before, that particular offering before. We love to talk about early adopters and late adopters. Guys, we're all late adopters. Some are a little later than others, but we're all late adopters. And I'll prove it to you right now. Again, go to your caveman ancestors. I talk a lot about our caveman ancestors because we've got the same brain. Same brain in their heads as in our heads. And so we're driven by many of the same impulses, even though life is quite different. So think of your caveman ancestor. He comes across some red berries. Now think of red berries as one of your Bidfood new products. Give me a new product. What's a nice new product that clients haven't heard of yet?
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork. Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks, Brent. Thanks for the Jew. He thought he'd just throw out the pulled pork. Thank you. Okay. So, okay. My tribe are probably never going for it, but you know what? Who knows? Let's. Okay. Okay, so here's the pulled pork, okay? Now, the pulled pork is like the red berries. All right, the first time your caveman ancestor sees those red berries, would it be a good idea for him to go, wow, they look amazing and luscious and scrumptious, and chow them down? Would that be a good idea? No, because it'd be the last time that he chowed down anything, right? Because they could be poisonous and he could die. Remember? Threats, right? 2 things. Number 1, get lunch. Number 2, avoid being lunch. Number 1, get lunch. Number 2, avoid dying by eating the poisonous berries. So instead, what does he do? He gives the berries to the dog. He gives the berries to that uncle he doesn't like so much. He gives the berries to to his wife, depending on how he feels about her, or she gives them to his husband, depending on how they feel about one another, right? Gosh, I can see some real drama in this organization. All right, so he sees how it works for others, and he goes, okay, if it works for them, then it might work for me, right? And only then, once he's comfortable enough that he sees it's okay. Now, one of the ways that we get more and more comfortable is through familiarity. They say familiarity breeds contempt? No. Familiarity actually breeds comfort. Familiarity breeds security. And that's why the best salespeople go back again and again and again and again.